The flow of time in a direction is a simple way in which the human mind can understand the information and integrate it that it receives. If you understand the structure at the center of the atom acts like a pinhole camera where the actual photon is inverted. It is turned from one way into another way. So the image that you get with a pinhole camera is turned upside down. The inside world is upside down compared to the outside world. This gives a reason to understand how the lens evolved in order to provide a correction to the orientation of the photons external compared to the photons internal. Now, the atom itself has a singularity, a pinhole camera that acts as a lens to convert one side of the atom, negative, to the other side of the atom, positive. It's a conceptual framework of supersymmetry inversion that looks at both sides simultaneously to see the balance of opposites, to identify the singularity at the center of the nucleus, and to understand that relationship in isotope physics. So light travels in and then it is stored within an atom as the isotope, as an unstable structure. And that electromagnetic force, the weak force, the strong force, and gravity are all operating within that atomic system. And what we're seeing here is an atomic system, a single atom operating. And this is a royal jelly protein isolated from manuka honey that has bound aromatic ring systems from the phenolics that the bees have collected, and inside the ring there's a single atom, and that single atom operates as an isotope. So this isotope is housed within essentially an aromatic Faraday type ring system, a hexagon ring, and it gives it some stability, some time stability. So we get a time reversal symmetry in the atomic decay from the light coming in to the light coming back out, and that in and out timing is based on the isotope half-life, and the energy released from that isotope is based on its binding kinetics. So we have a velocity based on binding kinetics, or the binding energy, which gives a distance, and we have a timing that gives seconds. So we have a distance and a second kind of coordinate system from single atoms operating in these ring systems within the unconscious part of the mind. And this is also operating within the royal jelly proteins. And you can see here a single atomic ring system and the emission of light. And it is a quantum property of the single atom system that can receive hydrogen as photons of light and emit hydrogen as photons of light. And we've really kind of, I guess, overlooked the simplicity of isotopes in their role in biology, and we've, I guess, in biochemistry focused all our efforts on carbon-based biochemistry and this reductionist materialistic perspective that Western science has developed. So if you move away from that, or at least park it to the side for a while, and consider the properties of hydrogen and its simplest form enabling the electromagnetic fields within the structure of hydrogen, the Lyman lines, UV, the Balmer lines, visible light, and the Paschen lines, infrared, corresponding to the spectral properties of the universe that we see within ourselves based on hydrogen biology. So the boundary between physical atomic structure and photonic geometry is a 90-degree angle, and by looking at the sphere we can understand geometry at the center of the sphere to act as a pinhole camera to invert one side to the other. So it is a conceptual framework that provides a lens in which to see down into the singularity using photon geometry. And these time reversal symmetry systems that are operating in the unconscious mind are stored light in unstable atoms in their isotopes. And it is our memory system that stores that light, and our memory system releases that light. And there are obviously added layers of the onion, or the complication, with respect to which neurotransmitters are present, and the coordination chemistry, and what is the atom that's present within the hexagon ring, and its pH, the delivery of hydrogen, and the time reversal symmetry of the atomic decay of the isotope that's leading to the information being released in that timely manner. So time reversal symmetry, despite it being a very strange thing, is actually operating in our unconscious mind, and it plays a significant part in memory formation and memory recall through isotope physics. Outside of the neuron, in the extracellular milieu, that's why it's mostly water, is because it's an atomic physics, nuclear high energy physics system that's giving rise to the underpinning information release from memory, and how the cascade of high energy physics operates in human biology